Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Welcome in Namaste. This is your main host, Jay, the Prince of Peace. And I'm sorry for the background noise around here. It's just a truck that has been sitting here for about, I don't know how long. But anyway, let's get on with the video. I'm at work, so I'm going to have to start working at 12. It is now 11 something, so I don't know. I'm going to make this one short. Is that for this video is that with mental illness, you can't put it in a box. You can't label it. It's almost like humans have not figured out what the spiritual aspects or the conditions, pros and cons of the spiritual things or spirit that is involved with the human psyche, with the human mind. Because a lot of these like schizophrenia or bipolar even or whatever illness, mental illness, it stems from a spiritual connection, a spiritual something. It stems from a spiritual interaction with I'm trying to say this the best way I can, but I'm so limited. Like, I'm not limited in my own being. I'm just limited in English language because I still don't know all the English language. So I'm still dumber than a motherfucker. But with schizophrenia, I have schizophrenia, but I told the doctor, that's just another label for y'all to categorize us, to categorize people. But you don't. That's all good. That's all well. You don't have to be a schizophrenic person. You don't need to be, taking medication or whatever. If you do, then take your medication. Okay, the truck is moving. Like I'm saying, schizophrenia is not a mental illness. It's not a thing that's wrong. It's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you're more in tune with this with energy in spiritual interaction with spiritual things. It's not like, oh, you're crazy. It's not like, oh, I'm insane. It's just that you have a more receptive psychic gland, or your pineal gland is overreactive. That's it. That's all. You have more connection. You have more sense. You might have your sixth sense open when you're younger, and you might have to be called schizophrenic, but that's all cool because there's nothing wrong with you. This is about mental illness, and also the psyche, the human mind, or whatever. And just to be spiritual about it, this is gonna be a short video. Oh my god! But you just gotta understand that there's nothing wrong with you when people call you schizophrenic or nothing or something. It's just nothing wrong with you. Like, I've been called schizophrenic. People don't talk about me bad, but they say, "What do you have?" I tell them, I accept it and I don't care about it. Like, I don't care about having schizophrenia. It doesn't bother me. I know what it is. It's just that I am more in tune with my spiritual and mental aspect, my mental and spiritual side. With the mind, the human psyche, though, like, so there's thought forms that people project. So thought forms are like thoughts that come out of people's minds, and they can either attack you or they can help you. Thought forms are very weird, strange, because you don't know where it's coming from, but it's there if you're in tune to that kind of energy and those thoughts, the thought forms. Like, I know when people are thinking too much and I'm around them, I feel anxious, or I feel stressed out, or I feel paranoid, and it just makes things worse when people like have too much thoughts because they have racing thoughts or whatever. But I'm saying, like, shit, I don't even know what I'm saying. Shit, it's just blank. I'm telling y'all, it's all about consciousness and your soul evolution in this whole world. If you're not doing that, then you stuck, and that's it. But I'm saying, like, this world is so damn mundane. It makes no sense. Like, everything about this world makes no sense. but then you make it sense. You make sense out of it and put it in your own way, like probably like religion or something. You might get some religions and you might utilize like 3 religions and make your own religion or something, or a pantheon or something, or legion or a cult or something like that. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want in this world. The world is your oyster. Life is what you make it. All that good stuff. But I'm saying like schizophrenia is not bad. It's not negative. It makes you make it negative when you start hearing voices that make, because it's your own self, like demons or whatever. They're all you. They're all yourself, and they're trying to see demons. They come to you when they're trying to tell you that you have the power to utilize them, but you don't know it because you're still unconscious and you haven't woken up yet. That's when they come into your life and you start being scared and shit, and you start paranoid. You start seeing shit and demons and shit. You start having experiences of demons and devils and stuff. They only come into your life when you are unawakened, when you're unconscious. Once you become conscious, they start helping you out. They start leaving you alone, and they don't bother you. That's the whole process of what demons are about. They help you out. You know, they're for you. They're on your side. You just gotta wake up because they know that you're a god or goddess, and you have to come into your power. And they're trying to help you do that, but you're still unconscious. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You're not aware. So that's why they're there. Another aspect of that would be like spirit guides. If you see spirit guides, if you have spirit friends, you can have. See, one of my spirit guides is a girl. One of them is a guy, and I guess it's cool like that because they're supposed to be male and female or whatever. I don't know, but you have like 2 or 3 spirit guides or something like that, and you have like 2 or 3 angels, and you have like 2 guardian angels, and you have like one archangel or something that is orchestrating all of this shit in this world. Like if you get close to a car accident, sorry for the noise. If you're close and you're about to get into a car accident, the angels can help you out and prevent that. It's divine intervention. They work like that. That's why it's called divine intervention, because there's different forces and powers that are helping this world and probably in a sense influencing this world in a negative way. But you gotta understand that there are forces that are more powerful, that are good, that can help you. Not to say light and dark is bad or evil or good or whatever. Good and bad is whatever. You have to be balanced. So you have to utilize the both. You have to. That's why that's why people, they have to go inside their shadow self and figure out their own subconscious like emotions that they suppress in their own wounds that they have that they have, and like scars and stuff from emotional abuse and verbal abuse and physical abuse. I mean, a lot of shit, traumas and shit. You got to work with your shadow self with that shit. And I got an interview pretty quick, but I'm gonna have to start work soon. Hold on, I can think. Okay, I got time. So that's why you got to work with yourself. You gotta find yourself. You gotta work with yourself. Like, you gotta figure out yourself. You gotta heal yourself. You gotta I forget what the fucking word is. I don't know English that well. I speak good English, but I don't know too many words to make me sound sophisticated. There's another truck. So there is some things that you need to figure out for yourself in this world that you might catch on later on in life, or pick up on later on in life. But it's all good. Like, everything happens for a reason, and there's a certain time and place for everything. I learned that too. Like, I keep realizing that every time, like when something comes into play, like let's say for example, if you over there with your friends smoking weed, but you gotta be at an appointment, and you over there getting high, and you're gonna be late for work or whatever, or late for an appointment. You can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a time and place for everything, and I'm end this drink pretty quick, but like I'm saying, you just got to be in tune with yourself, be in tune with your environment, be in tune with the surroundings. That's like fifth dimensional aspect, fifth dimensional perspective. Like, I've been seeing synchronistic numbers. I saw 1111 earlier, and it's signs of you getting closer to the fifth dimension. Heaven status, heaven, God status, whatever you want to call it, paradise on earth, whatever. It just means you're at a higher frequency and vibration. You can tap into, you can perceive, higher aspects of your own self, or the universe or God, you know, and it's just makes life easier when you're at a higher frequency and vibration. You don't have to worry about too much shit. You have shit together. A lot of people are broken in this world and they have problems, but there's a solution to every problem. That's why I never get down to the point where I'm in a hole. Like if I'm down and I'm negative and I'm thinking about too much shit and I'm feeling depressed or whatever, like that's for an example. I don't feel depressed at all. But I'm saying, like I'm gonna end this joint. I'm gonna end this soon, but that's when you feel like that, you like for me, I don't feel like that, but it's like I can redirect my own thoughts to make me feel better or to make me neutralize so that I don't feel bad, so that I don't think too much. And it's all about mind power in this world too, because all is mental. The mind, all is the mind. The universe is mental, and that shit's no joke. Like I control a lot of shit with my mind. I have a lot of shit together because of my mind power. Like my mind is very strong, you know. So I have a lot of shit together in my life, but I'm still working on goals physically, like mundane goals. I'm still working on that I want to get accomplished before 2021. That's the golden age for me because the birthday is 21, October 21st. So, I mean, I'll be 26 or something by the time that happens. I'm going to be 25 next year, shit. And it's just crazy. Time goes by. I want to have a child with a woman, get down and get married or whatever. I mean, I don't care about marriage, but all that shit can go fly in the window. I might get married or whatever. But it's just about, because I want to teach my kids so much shit. Like I know so much shit now, and if I teach my kid this, he'll be a fucking genius. Like, cause he'll pick up on things that nobody talks about in school or, work or whatever, or your own society. I mean, even in this society, the society that we live in, they still don't know too much shit. They don't know enough shit. And when you teach your child, your kids, everything they learn and grow up to be somebody great. Like I want my child to be great, man. My child's gonna be great, just like the father. I'm a fucking great guy, and very positive. My sperm is gonna be fucking powerful. So, it's gonna be good. I want to have a spiritual wife that understands, the universe, understands the laws of attraction, understands your own self, understands the world, understands himself. Have things figured out, have things accomplished in this world, so that we can live a nice life, a good life, a great life, and raise my child to be somebody great. That's all. Boy or girl, don't matter. I really want a girl though. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. All in time, man. All in time. Just get my shit figured out, and I'm gonna get all that shit done. By the time I die, I'm gonna have a great ass life, and I'm gonna go to the astral planes or heaven or God. I'm gonna go to God, experience unconditional love. Or I'm gonna go to this own universe. I'm gonna create my own universe or something. Have a bunch of people there. They're gonna help me. A lot of shit you could do when you die, man. But they don't know that. Nobody knows that shit because you don't teach about it in school. You don't talk about it. You don't do nothing about it. You just fucking live your life here and you don't do shit. But you work your ass off. You eat. You shit. You go to sleep. You do the same shit every day. You don't learn nothing new. But it's just you learn something new. But it's not as great as when you understand the spiritual things in life, like metaphysics or the universe or your own self. Like your own self is the greatest teacher. Reality is a good teacher. Life is a good teacher. So I mean, people they pick up on things later on in life, but it's okay because everybody got their own time. I was just fortunate enough to understand things like so profound. I'm a very profound person, and like I understand a lot of shit at a young age. So enough said. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm out. Peace.